into it. Yo, what's up, Teets and Luke Bass? How you guys doing? And what's up, Mikey? Dude, it's been a long time indeed. How you doing, man? What's up, Mighty Myth as well? Yeah, enough talk. Let's speedrun. What's happening, Z Rain? How you doing, man? Dude, life is good. Life is crazy, but life is good, man. Patrick with the sub! Dude! Patrick, thanks for hitting that sub button, man. Your support is much appreciated. And thank you, thank you, thank you. What's happening, Belle? How are you doing? And yo, I'm glad you're doing well, by the way, Mikey. As I was saying earlier, man, it's been crazy lately. It really has. It really has been crazy lately. But it's been good. Definitely, definitely a net positive. Absolutely. What's happening, Rico? Do I have any dank emotes yet? I do, but they're stuck in the approval cycle. So, my $4.99 emote is just waiting on approval, and well underway with the other two emotes right now as well. Probably should have broke the boxes at the beginning of the beach, but I don't know. That's awesome, Z-Rain. What's happening, Hideva? Well, I see sleeping is happening right now. Okay, gotcha, Rico. That's good that your $5 emote got through, though. That is good news. That is good news. It seems like it's been a while then, like since I submitted the emote. Cam with the $1.01 says, welcome to the stream, guys. Hey, welcome to the stream to you, man. And thank you once again for the $1.01. I do appreciate it, man. Okay, cool. What's up, Romarios? Is the PS1 trilogy faster than the PS4 trilogy? Yes. The short answer is yes. That's fine. I'm just gonna leave those behind. It's a tricky balance in Crash 1 with trying to break as many boxes as possible without going too crazy with it. Because you definitely don't want to go out of your way too much. But you don't want to not break any boxes either, because you lose like a little bit of time. Yo, what's happening to Mega Mario? Thanks for the good luck, man. How's it going, buddy? Can you give a long answer instead of a short answer? I can. I don't know how much value it would provide, but I can. How long are we talking? How many words should the response be? And yo, what's up, Cam? How's it going, man? Alright, Great Gate. Can we get invincibility? I need a minimum 100-word response to all questions from you, Mr. Streamer. Dude, could you imagine? Like, could you imagine if it was like... if there was like a minimum number of words you needed in your response? Did I see about your 11914? I did. I did. And that's not bad at all, man. There's a spreadsheet that I'll need to link you that, excuse me, that Rico actually put together that's actually helped me a lot with load times. If you have a standard PS4 with a standard hard drive, the loads are pretty consistent, and there's some handy-dandy tables that Rico's put together to help with the load time, to help figure out what the load times are supposed to be. And that helps a lot. Like, I've been using that a lot for my submissions, and it's been totally fine. But yeah, I'll hook you up later if somebody else doesn't. Multipliers for the non any percent categories. I guess that's I haven't personally looked into it. I think a lot of people haven't either because there hasn't been a whole lot of action with Crash 1 102 or Crash 3 105 in the Insane Trilogy. But I presume it's only a matter of time before that starts to get some activity. I don't know, Cam. We'll see. If you don't have a visible timer, yeah, they've accepted runs without a visible timer. It's nice to have, but it's not required. What's happening, Evolves? And what's up, Shadow Stroke? How are you guys doing today? Thanks for the good luck. But there's a lot of people that record their runs via PS4 in-app or a streaming app. So, you know, you can't really make a custom layout with it. And the mods are aware of that. So as long as they can verify when you start the time and when you end the time, which is, excuse me, the most important thing in the video, then they'll be able to do that. I think like the current world record for Crash 1 any percent, like the single game, I think the video also does not have a external timer. Actually, I don't know about the current one. I know the previous one did. Waiting for God of War 2 disc. That'll come in a few days. That's pretty cool. Hope it comes very quickly. As far as myself, dude, life's been crazy. Like, it's been a really crazy week, just non-stop action. But it's been good though. Like, overall, I really have enjoyed it. In Crash 1 102, you actually have to fight Cortex now. Really? Like, you won't be able to get through the Great Hall without beating him once? Or do the time trials not unlock until that point or something? Yo, Laurnius, what's going on? And what's up? Winter has arrived. How you guys doing? As far as excuse me, as far as how I'm doing, I definitely can't complain. It's been a crazy busy week, but it's been a fun one. Definitely been enjoying myself for sure. Oh no. It's all good, Evolves. It's all good, Evolves. Sometimes that happens. Finally got 102% on Crash 1. Yo, congrats, Z-Rain. Congrats. That is definitely an achievement. I can't tell you like how many other streamers I've watched play like the Insane Trilogy or on Twitter where like their crowning achievement as of late is getting 100% in at least one of these Crash games. Like not even all three, just one of them. That's how hard it is. I think it's I can't remember the guy. I can't remember his name. On the speedrun.com leaderboards for this individual game, I don't remember. I really don't remember. I should elaborate more on my crazy week. Well, part of the reason why the week is so crazy is because, you know, I've had a lot of fun doing the Insane Trilogy speedruns, and it's been a great time, honestly, to go fast in these games. But I also have 2 races, both today and tomorrow, on the OG games, and I've had to do some serious derusting in Crash 2 to get ready for the 1545, and I've been doing a lot of that offline. So, you know, in addition to my normal streaming, I've been also doing a lot of OG Trilogy practice and runs and stuff, basically just to try to like reacquaint myself with Crash 2. 105 I'm not as concerned about. I'm still gonna have to do some derusting in 105, and and that like I still basically have to do I still have to do some de-rusting in that game, but it's been a lot of work to try to keep up with a lot of different speed games at once. But it's been fun, and I think like the races will be fun too. Like both Alex Mandy versus the World later tonight, and the 1545, of course, are going to be pretty fun. I'm definitely looking forward to both of them. The 1545 has been something I've been looking forward to for a while. So we'll see what happens. Oh, I see evolves. Well, that's good. I'm glad your Twitch Prime didn't or your Amazon Prime didn't actually run out. What's happening, damn it, Diamond? I actually don't have it anymore. I gotta go get it back. So, that is the next order of business right now. Is to go get this full trilogy record back, or at least try to. Who knows if I'll succeed, but I'm gonna give it the effort, definitely. What's happening, Mikey? Indeed, the 1545 is tomorrow. It's tomorrow, and at super height. Do speedrunners? What's up, Let's Play, by the way? Oh, are you getting Umbrella Corps in, or have you received it already? Do speedrunners use in Crash 3 Insane to skip the Cortex's warp room? Oh, the warp room skip. Right now, I don't think there's been a use. I don't think there's been a use found for it. So, if there is a use for it, and there is a way that you can do like a truly like glitched any % category, then yes. But currently, there's no use for it because you need 25 crystals to fight Cortex. It doesn't count. It doesn't unlock Cortex by you getting all the crystals in the warp room. It counts your total number of crystals. So unless there's a way to get crystals in a degenerate fashion, unless there's a way to get crystals in a degenerate fashion, it's not going to work. Do I have plats on every game? No, I did not go for all plats. I was mainly concerned about getting maximum completion percentage. We'll see, Rico. We'll see. Own it, but still have to download it. Oh, I see. Thought it was different in NST? No, I think with the NST, it does count your total number of crystals. So you won't really be able to do anything with it, you know? Yeah, jump over the middle! Jump over the middle, that's how you do it. It's not the left or the right, you jump over the middle. Either that or I got really lucky with the timing, but still, that makes me so happy. We're not stuck on freaking Hog Wild. At least in this run. That doesn't sound like good news to me, Mikey, though I hope everything will get cleared up soon. Yeah, like you can actually, you know how the certain warps in Crash 3 are locked, like they have that electric fence thing? You can actually skip it. You can't really do anything with it, but you can skip it. We got the jump. Found that out during your full trilogy run. Oh, yo, that's awesome. That saves like a ton of grief, honestly. That saves like a ton of grief. I wanted to try it because like I jumped to the left and jumping to the left didn't work. Jumping to the right didn't seem to work consistently. So I was like, all right, let's try jumping over the middle because that's the one thing we haven't tried yet. And it seemed to have worked, which is pretty cool. I hope that's the trick because I'm not gonna lie, I felt kind of weird being scared about Hog Wild in this full trilogy run where like, oh no, the great run killer Hog Wild. For some reason that just felt wrong to me. Oh jeez. What happened here? Feta Crash, thank you for the host, by the way. I do appreciate it. I don't really think I have, Diamond. I really don't think I have. It's just not really my style. Crash Bash remastered with online multiplayer, Shadow, indeed. Oh, no. Oh, rip. But yeah, remastered CTR with online multiplayer as well. Like, both of those games, if they do get remade, really should have online multiplayer. Slightly better AI. Yo, Cam, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Nice. Alright, there we go. Oh, geez. Hopefully everything is okay with your father, Fairy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, the tables really have turned, though, when it comes to the hog levels. Remaster Wrath of Cortex? I think that's so unlikely. I think the problem is I think it's very unlikely that they'll do that. I think if they are gonna remake a game from the PS2 era, it's gonna be Twinsanity. That's like, that seems to be like the next. That seems to be like the most. That seems to be the game that would make the most sense for them to do if they were going to do one of those games. And I don't think they will. I think that's kind of a long shot, but maybe I'll be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. What's happening, Volky? How you doing today? Oh, I see, Fairy. It's a long recovery, but the road to recovery does end, as a matter of fact. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Cool. That looks a little bit better. How are the runs going? It's a bit early to tell. Given our first split, it's going pretty well, but we know how quickly that can change. We know how quickly that can change. But life is good overall. And yo, what's happening, PewDiePie? I think a lot of people would be huge fans of a Twinsanity remake, especially considering like that game is generally believed to be not as good as it could. So if they actually remade Twinsanity and they did it like properly, like an uncut, like, you know, basically a Twinsanity done properly, that it could actually be a really cool game. And that would be something I would like to see. Excuse me. You know, I don't want them to remake Twinsanity as it is. It's basically like another try at Twinsanity. Yeah, the 1545 is going to be so hype, Let's Play. Like, not just for, like, you know, because there's just so many games. Like, there's so many games and so many, like, awesome speedruns to watch for, like, an entire weekend, you know. Like, I'm definitely going to be watching the race a lot, as much as I can during the rest of my downtime. What is 1545? Type exclamation 1545 in chat to find out. It's okay, burp all you want, it's your stream. I feel like I'm the person that burps the most on stream. I haven't noticed like other streamers who burp as much as I do. It's kind of worrying. It's kind of worrying to a degree. 1545 is why you can't meet up with White Paws. Oh, because like his runs are during the weekend too, right? I don't remember which categories he's doing. I think he's doing Spyro 3 and I don't know if he's doing Crash 1 or not. I think he's at least doing Spyro 3 117, but I don't remember any other categories. What's happening to Magatoth and Taro? How you doing? A lot of female stream gamers burp a lot. It was kind of a joke when my girlfriend and I first started dating that like girls don't burp, well, but like guys do, because like I thought it was something funny I noticed. Nice. Oh, this is like a perfect. Yeah, that was a perfect Ripperoo. Perfect. Because, like, I never heard her burp for such a long time, and then she always used to give me a hard time for my burps. And then that was, like, that was basically how it started, was that girls don't burp. But then I guess she got comfortable around me and started burping, and it was fine. What's happening, Boomzock Arena? And expect my lag. How are you guys doing today? Friday and Sunday, and I'm only free the weekend. Oh, I see. Yeah, having the run split up does make it a little bit more complicated. Yin doesn't burp, and neither do I. Did I only have one mask going in? I did. I might have to look. I have to like figure out the best way to do Ripperoo with a mask, because most of the time I don't have masks going into Ripperoo. So like I just do it basically assuming I have no masks, and having one mask, I probably could have done it a little bit faster. Yo, what's happening, Meaty Muffins? How you doing today? Day 4 of being out to injury. Uh-oh. I hope you're at least feeling better, though. Say when you're at the road to nowhere. Okay, I'll let you know. Absolutely will. What's happening, Renegade? How you doing, buddy? Runs for the 1545 happen tomorrow? Yep. The 1545 starts tomorrow, and I am the leadoff hitter for the happy little speedrunners. Oh, jeez. Have you got any tips for running the first game? Patience. Patience. It sounds weird, but patience is definitely a virtue. If you try to go too fast, it can oftentimes lead to dying and other things which are actually slow. At least when you're first getting started. There's a lot of videos of runs nowadays, so definitely check out speedrun.com and check out the game and category for which you want to run, and check out some strats. It's very helpful usually to watch other runners, and oh jeez, I forgot the freaking box again. Yo, Low Flying Goat and Server, thank you guys for the hosts. I appreciate you guys. Hope your stream was awesome today, by the way, Low Flying Goat. And welcome everybody coming in from Goat Stream. How much time do you actually save by getting the green gem? I think it's like 40 seconds. I think it's about like 40 seconds. It's not as much as it would be in the original games, but I'm gonna lose some of that potential time save because I'm a dingus, and I keep forgetting to hit that exclamation box. So that's gonna eat into my potential time save a little bit, but it's usually around like 40 seconds from what I've heard. Goat raid. What's happening, Benjamin? It is actually. I think over the next week or so is when I'm gonna submit another app. So we'll see what happens. Wow. Okay. That happened. Long jumps is slightly faster than base movement. Oh, I thought it was bunny hops a little while ago. Yeah, I think a lot of people who are newer to the channel specifically have never seen me run Crash 2. So, that'll be a treat, because that was a game that, for people who have followed the stream for a longer period of time, that was a game that I played a lot. Like, that was my 105. So it's actually be kind of a new experience for people to watch me play Crash 2. It'll be kind of rusty, but we can do it. What's happening, Dolly? Thank you for the good luck as well. I do appreciate it. How you doing? Well, I don't know at this point, Z-Rain. I really don't know. Long jump is fastest. Short hopping actually seems slower, but going up hills. Because going up hills in Crash 1, normally you just do like little spin jumps. Oh, crap. Okay. So I got myself a little confused. I got myself a little confused trying to do the, like, fast bounce strats there. Yeah, that happened. There we go, that's better. There we go, that's better. The increase the requirements for Splash Runners now with the Insane Trilogy? Probably not. Probably not. The game is still very young too, Benjamin, so, you know, we keep that in mind as well. That there's probably not going to be any, like, major changes to that process. 3 minutes ahead in Warp 5, died in Piston and had to reset. Aww. Once I left, the muscle memory kicked in and then... Oh, you quit the level and then you accidentally reset the timer. Oh, jeez. I've done that before. I did that in Digging It, I think, one time, where I, like, exit the level and then I, like, reset the run by accident. I just, like, pressed the wrong key. Oh, I bet it's happened, and they're probably not the only one, Renegade Time Lord. I do want to try Crash 2 102. I think that would be pretty fun. And I think that would be really fun to try. And we'll have to see what happens. You know, we'll have to see what happens. Oops. I think that I'm probably not going to be able to give it a shot for like a little while. Probably not anytime like this week, for example. But I would like to give it a shot at some point. Sometimes the sad moments can be really fun moments, though, 1 for 7. It's all a matter of perspective. Yo, Chris Browski and Crosskatron, how are you guys doing? Will I also speedrun Lost Treasures DLC? It depends on how it's structured. Like... Oh, shit, that's not there. I totally forgot where that was going to be. Totally forgot. It has been a little while. The run goes pretty well, though it's not going super well at the current moment. But that's okay. We shall recover. Alright, that was not very good. I thought the cycle was going to be better than it was. There we go. You become a mod on this channel if I ask you, Cam. It's usually a job... Are you kidding? It's usually a job where, you know, I hand select, you know, I hand select my mods very carefully. So I definitely let you guys know if I need more mods and, you know, if I do want to have someone be a mod. I don't believe in mods as being a symbol of status. I don't believe mods as being like, you know, this kind of like, you know, first-class citizen in the stream. I think that mods are mods, and, you know, everybody should be treated equally. You know, nobody has special treatment in this stream, so to speak. You know, Just wanted to throw that out there because I know in some streams it's different, where, you know, mod status is like, you know, is like the cool kids club or something, and that's not how it works here. You must be a good boy, exactly. Do you ban bad mods? I haven't had that experience yet, Romarios, so the answer is no at this point. Hit you up? Wait, hit you up for what? Vayovu, I think, is traveling. He's not around. He won't be around for a little while, but he will be back later. After 1 in 3 any percent? That makes sense. I've had a lot of fun with the any percents, but one of these days, I definitely would like to... One of these days, I definitely would like to try 102 and see how it goes. Game where you clean up crime scenes, where you remove blooded evidence. Oh, wow. Basically, it's like criminal training. Dude, that's crazy. What's happened in Psy Beast as well? I do need mods sometimes, Chris, but I definitely, I feel I don't need mods as much as some other streams, and I'm very thankful for that. You know, that's all you guys. You know, you guys being awesome, as a matter of fact. Serial cleaner. I don't actually know, like, the de facto best way, I think, to do this. Like, I actually don't know if it's faster to do rope strats or do this. I think it's personally faster and less risky to do this, but I don't know for sure how that all works out. That's fine. That is totally fine. I would like to, Rico. I need a lot of work on Crash 2. Like, that's definitely the game that I struggle with the most out of the Insane trilogy. And I honestly couldn't tell you why. I think it's just like Crash 2 just basically trips me up somehow, you know? By the way, Yang Fox, I know it's a little late, but that was the road to nowhere. Hopefully you were watching and taking notes. Game gets no. Hopefully not, Magatoth. I'd say it's slower because you want to jump. That's what I was thinking too. Like, it takes a little bit of time to set up. So that's why, like, I think it's a little bit slower as well. But yeah, I only do rope strats a little bit in the high road as well, Rico. Like, I basically just hop up on the rope for a brief second and then jump right off. Please shout my name when you're at high road. Okay, cool. Remind me again in Pinstripe. If you can. Or somebody remind me when I'm at Pinstripe to yell Yang Fox when I enter the high road. Well, if you watch this VOD over again, Z-Rain, hopefully I can teach you a thing or two. Did I hear about the legendary the fight between Mayweather and McGregor? I did. I know nothing about fighting or boxing, but I am aware that this is like one of the biggest fights. Like, it's basically one of the most highly anticipated fights ever. What's happening, Malls? How you doing today as well? 2 jumps you can't make without turtles. I think I know which one those are. I think I know which one those are, and I think I only use turtles maybe a little bit. Maybe I'm a little bit conservative in that level. I'll have to look and see. I'll have to look and see later on and see like what other people use as far as turtles go. A Crash Academy. Get a whiteboard and do the whole John Madden thing and just start coaching people. That would be kind of cool, actually. Isn't Mayweather like 49-1 or something? Like, I think he has lost like one fight. You might have a point there, Rico. Like, it might be that it's the most changed, you know, speedrun wise. Dude, life is good, Malls. It's been crazy, but it's been good, man. How are you doing? Yeah, I mean, McGregor, I honestly feel like Naynad might bring up a good point there. It might be that just the fight is just a publicity fight, and then like, because obviously Mayweather is going to win, like it's going to be staged in like McGregor's favor. I don't know. I don't freaking know at this point. I hope not, though. I hope there's no funny business and that it's a good, clean fight. Because that's what's most fun to me. That's why I can't watch professional wrestling. It's not because it's like terrible or anything. It's just I don't trust it. Like, it's just not authentic to me, and I can't get into the show. You know, like WWE is a show, and you really gotta understand that, and you can't take it too seriously. Unfortunately, I do take it a little too seriously. do. Oh no! That was bad. That was a bad decision that turned into a whole lot of bad things. I gotta wait. Yo, what's happening, Jordan? Giving up on using Twitch chat? Well, it doesn't look like you've given up that much, so to speak. No. Okay, good. Wow, I got stuck like in the middle of those cycles and got away with it. Yeah, to each their own, Chris. Like, I totally understand why people like it, because it's just a total laugh. Like, it's a huge, like, it's very, very entertaining. But, you know, for me, it's not my kind of entertainment, and that's what it comes down to. What's happening, Calm Black Man? How you doing today? Mostly the mock tornado. Yeah, Crash 3 has like the coolest swag when it comes to the speedruns. Like the mock tornado spin, I still haven't figured out how to fully utilize, and I think a lot of runners have not. But when we figure out a way to utilize it, it's gonna be really cool. Like Crash 3 is a really cool run to watch. What's happening, Colin? Ab dueling is great. Is that when you just like flex on each other? Is that when you just like flex on each other, or am I like totally missing something here? Nice. Oops. That's why we get a mask. What's happening to Geely? Yeah, I didn't realize how tricky it was until I tried it, and I'm just like, wow, this is actually like really hard. Like, this is a pretty tricky trick to master. Got a blue eye, but overall good. Well, that's not good. Hopefully you recover quickly. Oh. I'm probably gonna keep calling it Mock Tornado myself, but that's just me. That's just me, of course. Stopping by the stream before a workout. Oh, that's awesome. What kind of workout are you planning? I think like it might be really interesting for 105, Rico. Like Mock Tornado might not actually get used a whole lot in any percent because there's only 6 levels you can really use it in. But 105, like when you do time trials and when you like do anything after defeating Entropy, like you might want to beat Entropy early, so that way you can have Mock Tornado spin for like everything else. What? What? It fell all the way down. This level is tricky. Sunset Vista does not have a reputation for no reason. Absolutely. What's happening, P Flare? Yeah, I just fell all the way down. Literally just all the way down. Bye, goodbye, Mr. Bonds type falling down. All the way down to no broken bones. I know, Crash is a tank. Well, that's a good point, Rico. That's a good point because, like, I was personally able to get all gold relics without the Crash shoes except for 2 levels, and that was Hang 'em High and High Time. Everything else I was able to get the relics for. Lifting cardio, then a 5K. So, like, do you like to do 5Ks for, like, just for grins, or do you train for races? Yeah, Crash didn't forget leg day, exactly. What's happening, Jack Mar? What happened to my face cam? Well, it is smaller because I currently don't have a green screen and I'm playing a 16:9 game. So I didn't want it taking up too much of the real estate. And as far as it being less vibrant, it's probably because it's cloudy outside. Because I have a window to my left and the room light is to my right. So usually when the sun is out, it looks a little bit better. But right now the sun is hiding. So the lighting is a little bit different today than it would be otherwise. Ah, that was dumb. I decided to go for the fast strat and didn't realize that there was a cart. So that's okay though. I know he's easily flummoxed by water, but not by falling 10 stories or however tall that is. Oh, I think I understand what you mean, Geely. It's definitely good to train all of your muscle groups. Like, don't leave anything to chance. All your muscle groups help each other. Help each other out. Also, fun fact for you weightlifters out there: if you do leg day, it helps your upper body because it releases a lot of the same hormones that aid muscle recovery and growth. Because your legs are really big muscles. Like, your legs actually are bigger muscles than your upper body. So having more of those hormones and chemicals in your body to help you grow and recover really help a lot. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, there we go. So Rico, let me ask you this then. Speaking of AGDQ runs, would you be interested in doing a any % full trilogy relay race and submitting a relay race for the Insane Trilogy? Because that's something that I think would be a really fun idea for a GDQ, and it shows off all 3 games, and it's pretty exciting. Biggest muscle is the ass. What's up, Muma? I mean, your glutes are no joke. Your glutes are no joke. I am indeed, Chris Browski, and thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that definitely, I think your legs definitely would get very strong at that point, Malls. For sure. It would just have to come down to who does what. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like, I think if we get at least 2 teams, like if we get at least 2 teams for the relay race, then that would be I think that would be good. So like maybe at least 6 runners to do the relay race. Oh god, boneless pizza. The biggest muscle is pineapple pizza. Oh, jeez. I do like some boneless pizza. I do like my pizza without bones. I have no clue. I've heard that the tongue is the strongest muscle. I've heard that, you know, I've definitely heard that before. But whatever the strongest muscle is, you know, is different. But the fact that your legs are bigger muscles means that your body is going to release more chemicals and more things into your body that will help your muscles grow. Right, that's going to be a challenge, Rico. But I think like over the next few months we might start to see like who does what. You know, I think we might start to see you might start to see who is available to do what. And also, looking like, we also might want to, you know, depending on who can do it, we might want to try to balance the teams, kind of like for the 1545, where we might not have like necessarily like the top 3 runners of each game racing against each other, but like having teams that are somewhat even in skill to keep it close and competitive. But we'll have to see what happens over the next couple of months. Always, Lexa, always. The biggest muscle is your skin. I mean, it is everywhere. It is everywhere. I don't know if it's a muscle, though. And yo, what's up, Anti-SK and Mitosis? How you guys doing? What's up, Muma, as well? What's up, Mikula? How are you as well? Dude, that's speedrunning in a nutshell sometimes, Mikula. That's just what happens. Skin's technically the largest muscle? I thought skin was tissue. Or skin was just like some other kind of tissue. It wasn't like considered muscle. The biggest muscle on the body is a forklift. Makes sense. Makes total sense to me, of course. What's up, Bari Tengineer? How are you doing? Biggest muscle is my brain. Clearly you haven't been to my other website where you can subscribe for $29.99 a month. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes the brain can be a very small muscle in my body, though. Absolutely. Skin is an organ, but not a muscle. Ah, interesting. And that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing well, and I'm glad we have that in common, because I'm doing pretty well as well. Even if you don't reset the invincibility, it takes it off the box counter. That's true. That's true. That's one of the things that I've been getting better at, but I'm still not like super great at, is like making sure I hit like every single box along the way that I can. I think because like for an any percent run, I'm just like, whatever. You know, I just don't even need to worry about this. But it actually does matter in Crash 1 a little bit at the very least. Every little bit counts, man. The biggest muscle is myself. Server is actually just a hunk. Wait, Teets. Did my emote get approved finally? Because I can't see it, I just see the text. That's fine. The hardest part is finding out which ones are worth breaking. Exactly. Like, you don't want to go too far out of your way, but at the same time, like, you don't want to just not hit any boxes either sometimes, because it can be like, you know, it can be a couple of seconds, which adds up. It adds up in every level. Text only. Oh, you okay. Now that we're done breaking, those are your emotes? That first one in particular is really goofy. That first one in particular is really goofy. I like it. Made it more clear there's a lower level in this map, but do you still try to drop there? Actually, yuppie, there are invisible walls to jump down there, so you can't actually do it. I didn't know you were part Snarf. I've kept it on the DL for a while, Colin, but it finally came out just now. Started speaking German. I wish. Dude, I wish I knew German. The drop is just an illusion, indeed. Indeed. Do 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 ba da 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 ba ba da ba 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 ba. I don't remember how much time I have to save throughout the rest of this run. I do not remember. I think I died in this level. I don't know exactly. Oh, I have like a minute to save here. I think it's gone pretty well so far. Still haven't learnt German from playing Crash 2. Well, I do know Crash Bandicoot 2, but that's about it. That's about it. I know how to say Crash Bandicoot 2. What are my favorite remade soundtracks in the Insane Trilogy? This one. This one for the record. The bridge levels actually have really good music. It's like a bossa nova. Oh, geez. It's almost like a bossa nova song. It's very, very cool. Oh, of course, Fairy. There's no problem with that whatsoever. I'm glad you're having a good time. That's what matters. Toxic Waste theme is literally just rocking out so hard. It's awesome. Sweet. There you go. This remix fucking goes. It does. And you know how to scream in German? I guess so. I guess so with Cortex's scream where he's just like, wah! Like at the beginning of the game. It's so bad. My dream ever since I was a kid was the sequence break there. Maybe in the next remake, Yuppie. Maybe in the next one. After this, you want to get Bonchan? Aww. Dude, hit me right in the feels, Teets. I would love to go get Bonchan. I don't think there is a Bonchan around here. I think the closest Bonchan is like Los Angeles. So I basically would have to get on a plane to go to the nearest Bonchan. Wah! This music's actually really good too. Next remake in 2030? Actually, 2027 probably. It's usually about like 20 years. Yeah, the jetpack theme is great. And I remember when you linked me I guess the uncut version. I remember when you linked me the uncompressed version of the jetpack music, and I just like lost my shit. Hey, you can still stand here. I was actually taking a bit of a risk there. I could have died, but it worked out just fine. I mean, I really did not like the playing level music in Crash 3, so I think that by virtue of the music being different, I like it. Yes, I watched the second half of it, Yuppie, and it was a good run. Like, White Paws did a great job with his run. To each their own malls. I definitely don't like all of the new music, but I do like it a lot. Embryo's music does kind of pop off, too. Alright, sounds good, Mikula. In German, of course. As if there's another language. Ooh. Okay, cool. I didn't die right there. High road, high road, high road, high road. Yank box. High road alert. I'm in the high road. Fuck. Yeah, Swords Run at AGDQ was also very strong. Jeez. Okay. Oh, that was a horrible jump, and I got away with it. Did somebody say high road? I think so. His voice sounds familiar. High road. I mean, you do see all the smoke down there, Teets. I don't think it's there for no reason. Should be arrested for those jumps. It's basically cheating at this point. No! Oh, that jump! That last jump. Oh, dude. What the heck? Why aren't I jumping on the ropes? Because I believe it's slower. I believe it's faster to do this. It's like I was just a little too short. Seriously, that was about as close as you can get. I'm a little bit sad about that. I'm a little bit sad about that because I really would have loved to get through there with no deaths. That would just be so nice. You can make the last rope jump without the rope. Oh, interesting. I didn't think it was possible because, like, I've seen a similar jump to that like, you can't, like, I was not able to make. So, I don't know. Like, I might have to go back and look and see, like, where I'm supposed to jump and see if maybe I can not use the rope there. Yeah, just a small handful of parts where I personally use the rope, Yang Fox. I missed that block of text, by the way, Evolves. I saw that you posted it, but I was not able to read it. So send me it in a whisper. Oh, send me it in a whisper if you don't mind, so I can take a look at it. Okay, I'll definitely have to take a look at that later then, Rico. Am I looking forward to Stormy Ascent? I actually am. Like, I'm really looking forward to Lost Treasures. What I'm hoping is that Lost Treasures has, like, a decent amount of levels in it to where we can actually do, like, Lost Treasures % run and have it basically be like Kaizo Crash with all these, like, beta levels and, like, much harder levels than there used to be. Like, I don't really know how many levels are going to be in Lost Treasures, but I hope there's a good amount to where we could actually do, like, Lost Treasures speedruns. Because doing, like, speedruns of, like, Stormy Ascent and Beta Sunset Vista and, like, all the other levels would be super cool. What's up, Ron Son and Gimmick? How you guys doing today? Not that I'm aware of, Z-Rain, but, I'm curious to know more about it later. No. I'm gonna wait. There we go. Dep Cow? Okay, Dep Cow was the person I was thinking of for the recce in this one game. And yo, what's going on, Dep Cow? How you doing, man? There are some liquids that don't wet things. Oh god, Chris Lude. Yeah, that happened. That definitely happened. I mean, that would be really cool. I think it's going to be hard to do a Super Mario Maker type game with Crash Bandicoot just because it's in 3D. Like, that's definitely going to be really, really hard to do. 2D levels, probably no issue. And that's one of the reasons why I think Mario Maker is possible. And it is so good. But, like, a 3D level maker is going to be difficult. You're watching on the PS4? Nice, man. I bet you're comfy right now. On the couch or on your bed or somewhere very comfy in general. What's happening, Freaky? How are you doing today? Is this the Crash HD mod? Yeah, this is just a skin. This is just a skin that I put on the original Crash games. It looks a lot like the Insane Trilogy, but it's not quite the same. I'm just kidding. This would look way... If you made a mod that would look, like, way too close to the Insane Trilogy, it's like, why bother? You might as well just play the Insane Trilogy. I do too, Mikey. I do too. But yeah, definitely a long way to go, I think, with speedrunning these games. There's definitely a lot more optimization and a lot more time to find new things. Yo, sounds good to me, Gimmick. It would be really fun if I could stream from my bed, but that would look kind of weird. That would look kind of weird with face cam. You just messed up Crash by making him pillow shaped. I mean, the hitboxes are definitely more pill shaped in this game. Like he has a rounder bottom than he did in the first game. That's like one of the big differences between the regular trilogy and the Insane trilogy is the hitboxes work totally different. But that's actually one of them, Ronson, is the hitboxes. Like the way that the hitboxes are done is more curvy, whereas the hitboxes in the original game are more square. So you can make more jumps than you like any jumps that would be marginal in these two games. You'll probably make it just fine in the original game, but in this game, absolutely not. You will fall off most of the time. Dude, exactly, Depcow. Exactly. Oh yeah, you did just buy the PS4, didn't you? How are you liking it so far? My guess is a lot given my guess is a lot given how many games you already have. Yo, what's happening, Drago and Error? How you guys doing? A major shortcut was lost in Crash 2. Which shortcut are we talking about? I think if you're talking about the Road to Ruin jumps, like Rico said, then yeah. The fact that they're still there is pretty cool. Yes, I did Omega Mario, and I already am streaming to 3 communities. If everything went right. But yeah, I'm already streaming into 3 communities currently, and that's super sick. Like, I think that was a really awesome change on Twitch's end. But yeah, you can set up to 3 communities to stream to, which is pretty awesome. So now you're no longer split in between what community do I stream to. You can stream to them all. Do 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 do. What's happening, Janatsuku? What is a community? The community is on Twitch. If you go to browse, and then you can actually click on a tab called Communities, where basically you have groups of streamers that it's a way to categorize streams that isn't really dedicated to a particular game, but what kind of like streaming that they do. Like there's a speedrunning community for speedrunners. There's a variety streaming if you want to watch somebody who streams variety games, or if you want to watch something, you know, kind of different. There's also like, you know, positivity stream, a positivity community. There's a community for competitive Overwatch, like if you want to watch specifically competitive players. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Damage abusing through there might actually be faster. Damage abusing through there might actually be faster because you just don't have to deal with that cycle. Yeah, no problem, Bari. Positivity, what's that? Dang, Magatop. Just dang. What's happening, Wrecked Eel? How is Aku Aku Gold? He lights your way in the Lights Out. You may have noticed by watching Crash 1 that that Aku Aku was white, and it's basically the same thing except he's gold and illuminates. There we go. That was a pretty good Jaws. Can't complain with that. I'm gonna lose a ton of boxes though. It's kind of both, Benjamin. It's kind of both, but mostly chill. Me and chill, you already know. You already know real Crash Bandicoot. Salt community. I think there was one. I think there was like a salty streamers community. And I think there was actually one, and there was like a good amount of streamers in there, and it didn't disappoint. There was a lot of salt in there. Yeah, there you go, Yang Fox. There you go. Aku Aku is white, only in Lights Out. Only in Lights Out. Otherwise, he's nice in dark wood color. What's happening, Fentanyl? Yeah, I mean, that's the cost of doing business. That's the cost of doing business in any percent. Trust me, if there was a way I could spare Crash from that sort of pain, I would. But it's not going to get any better unless we do both of the bonuses, and that's slow. Oh no, it's all good, Recteal. You'll definitely get there. Wanted to Fungineer at the same time as Speedrun. I mean, you could just do a Fungineer community and get it popping off, you know? You really could. Excuse me. Easy level. It is if you make the Lost City a little bit harder. It is if you make the Lost City a little bit harder. So it definitely comes at a cost. The Great Hall, though, is just impossible, as we know. What am I drinking? I'm drinking coffee, actually. I'm drinking a brand called Madrina's, which is fair trade, like organic cold brew coffee. And oh my god, it's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. It's some of the best coffee I've had, and I fear I may have started a habit. Even though I've just got a Keurig. Even though I've got a Keurig coming in soon, and that will help me save a lot of money on coffee. That I love Madrina's. There we go. Yo, gaming expert, what's going on, dude? Life is good, my friend. How are you doing today? In real life, if you got hit by cardboard boxes, that would suck. That would definitely suck, Gimmick Soldier. Oh yeah, when is the Destiny 2 beta? Renegade Time Lord. Is that this weekend? There is a Fungineering community, but this update is nice. Oh, that's pretty interesting, actually. I didn't know that there was a Fungineer community. Cool. This is gonna be really nice time save. I'm doing great. Sounds like you've had Frosted Flakes for breakfast. Sounds like you've had some Frosted Flakes for breakfast, gaming expert. The 18th at 10 a.m. PST. So that's Monday? Monday? Something like that. And then I think the global like open beta is like the 21st. So that's like Thursday or Friday. You don't have breakfast, but do you have Frosted Flakes is the question. Wait, is the 15:45 tomorrow? It is. It is, as a matter of fact. Starting at 2 p.m. Pacific US time. And my runs actually start at 2 p.m. as well. I'm actually the very first runner for my team. So this will be cool. This will definitely be cool. Also, make sure to follow twitch.tv/1545race, so that way you can follow the general channel too, which I believe they'll be hopping over to other people's streams and birding, doing some commentary. So definitely go follow the 1545 race channel on Twitch as well for all your general coverage needs on the race. Wow, that was close. The time in the UK, I believe, is 10 p.m. I believe it's 10 p.m. UK time. Yo, Yin Yang Foxes, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Cool. Okay, yeah, the 19th will be for the Xbox One beta, for those of you guys who are Destiny fans. What's happening, Anime Jessica? What is 1545? Let me help you out. All right, so basically what the 1545 is, it is a relay race that handles quite a number of endurance multi-game speedrun categories. So the Mario 602, the Rareware 301, and the Rareware 301 and the Sprash Fecta will all be relay raced by teams of 6 to 8 runners. I myself will be the leadoff hitter doing Crash 2 100% and Crash 3 105% from the original Crash trilogy, and I'm definitely super excited. So that's going to be starting at 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, and it will run the entire weekend. So there's going to be a lot of awesome speedrun race action to happen the entire weekend for the 1545. But yeah, you can definitely watch. You can watch the race on my channel. You can watch the race on my channel. I'll be streaming the race locally from I'll be streaming my runs locally from my channel, or you can follow twitch.tv/1545race. And that will be the general race channel, where they'll probably be doing some commentary, some switching back and forth between different runners. That'll be like your ESPN coverage for the 1545 race. Well, my runs will be streamed here, so I will be live during the races to do my own runs right here. So if you want to watch me specifically, it's here. If you want to watch, a variety of runners, then the 1545 race channel is the place to go. Oh no! Rip. That's okay, it's just a little bit of time. Bingo! Bingo! Last hit of Cortex. Now let's get out of here and do some Crash 2. Yo, thanks for the good luck, Yuppie, and no problem.